Replacing the production and leadership of running back Bishop Bonnet will not be an easy task. But FAMU has a sleeping giant coming in. Let's talk about it. Before we begin, man, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and handle that little piece of business. And if it's not too much trouble, y'all can go ahead and hit that like button too. All right, let's go ahead and get on into it. The Florida A&M run game took a big hit this offseason with the graduation of running back Bishop Bonnet. Chances are, if you watched the Rattlers play in 2021, you saw number one absolutely pop off the screen. Whether it was the game-sealing touchdown versus Alabama A&M, who he hit for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns, or this play when he snatched a recovered fumble away from Jackson State freshman Barron Hobson. Filling the void left by Bishop Bonnet is bigger than the 1,061 yards and 6 touchdowns. It's presence, leadership, and knowledge. But no worries, FAMU has a loaded cupboard already on campus in Terrell Jennings and Jalen McLeod. Both Jennings, 6 foot 230 pounds, and McLeod, 6'2", 230 pounds, are bigger backs capable of moving the chains, pushing the pile, and bruising a defensive line. But they're not home run threats, at least not the way Bishop Bonnet was. But man, oh man, FAMU signed a sleeping giant. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Georgia State transfer and Tallahassee native Destin Coates. If you're a FAMU fan, I'm sure you're familiar with the name. Coming out of Rickards, Coates was rated as a 3-star prospect with 23 offers. Coates spent 2018 and 2019 behind the all-time Georgia State rushing leader, Trey Barnett. While he wasn't the main ball carrier in his first 2 years on campus, Coates did manage to rack up 828 yards from scrimmage and 8 touchdowns. With Barnett graduating at the conclusion of the 2019 season, it was finally time for Coates to shine. And that's exactly what he would do in 2020. Coates would finish the season as the team's leading rusher, Lending Tree Bowl MVP, and be selected to the All-Sun Belt third team. At this point, I know you're wondering, why am I calling Coates a sleeping giant if he had so much production? Well, that's where 2021 comes into play. In the first 2 games of the season, Coates carried the ball 28 times before seeing his touches diminish to 26 carries over the next 4 games. The end result, he entered the transfer portal towards the end of October. And this is the point where I believe Coates became a sleeping giant. You can watch Destin play for 2 minutes and see clear as day that he can play this game. And it couldn't have happened at a better time with Florida A&M losing so much talent. Man, we're talking about Xavier Smith, Bishop Bonnet, Chad Hunter, all gone. And yes, I definitely believe Coates can be that same type of home run threat that Bishop Bonnet was this past season and more. Now, while he didn't get to show it at Georgia State because they do not throw the ball to the running back, Coates can actually catch, man, and he's actually not a bad route runner. And with so much production being lost in the wide receiver room as well as the backfield, you don't want to have to rely on so many young guys. And I believe Coates can be the home run threat in the backfield as well as splitting them out in the slot. FAMU wants to have a quick strike offense and a very good running game. But anyway, man, we're going to see how the camp competitions work out and see what roles are carved out by the players. That's all I got for you, man. Until next time, cut day out.